Chilling tales for dark nights.
Want to make sure you never miss a Chilling Tales for Dark Nights video again? Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to turn on notifications.
Look, let me tell y'all about this girl. This girl I've been trying to holler at, man. You know, now I know, it's always about a girl. I know it just seemed like, you know, I do all this to get one, then I get her, and then it's like I get bored with her, go through something crazy, and then I just go on and get somebody else, and I just keep going through the same thing over and over again. You know, I feel you. I understand. If it was you telling me this story for telling me about the new girl for the 10th time this month, you know, I'd probably be like, yeah, whatever, man. I done heard it all before. You know, I get it. I understand. Same old, same old. But this one right here, though, man. This one right here, though, man. This a whole nother scenario right here, man. This girl, man, she is just, oh, man. I'm going to tell you, well, let me just go back to the beginning. So we met, you know, I got that job over there at the warehouse, man. So, you know, they don't really do no interviews or nothing. They just have everybody come in. You know, you come in the morning, do the application. They run your background check. And as long as, you know, you ain't sold no dope, you ain't, you know, had no violent felony or nothing, you got the job. So I'm in you know, filling out the paperwork, and she come in, and you know, when she first came in, I really ain't pay no whole lot of attention to her, cause you know it's getting a little chilly outside, and everybody got their coats on and stuff. But man, that girl took that coat off, man. She a big girl too, man. You know, she a big old girl. You know, I ain't. You know, I like a big girl. You know, I know, man. Them big girls, they do something to me, man. You know, just fluffy, man. Just cuddly and fluffy, man. She came in there and took that coat off. She had a nice little dress on. And then she came and sat right next to me. She took up 2 chairs, but, you know, it's all good. she had a cheek in each chair. And she sat down next to me, man. And, you know, she rubbed against me a little bit when she sat down. She said, "Ooh, excuse me." I said, don't worry. It's cool, baby. You know, you good. Don't worry about it. We all in here together, you know. So, you know, I laugh it off, and she do a little giggle at it. And, man, I'm trying to do all I can to get her attention. I'm yawning and grunting and coughing, fake sneezing. And, well, you know, I only did that sneeze one time. I ain't want her to think I was sick and, you know, get up and move or something. You know, so I'm just trying to do whatever I can just to get her attention, man. Drop my pen. I tried to drop my pen, and I tried to drop it in a way where it'll, like, roll over by her. But then, you know, but far enough so I couldn't get it. So she had to get it because, you know, you don't want to just reach down between those lady's legs. So I tried to drop it down. And I dropped it the first time, and that mug didn't roll the right way. So, you know, I kind of messed around a little bit. Then I dropped it again. That second time, it fell perfect, man. Hit the floor and rolled over there between her feet. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." She said, "Don't worry, I got it." And she reached down and gave it to me. And when she gave it to me, I tried to, like, you know, rub her hand a little bit. Like, I ain't just grabbed the pen. I grabbed it and did like a little slight caress at her pinky finger, you know, just a little bit. I didn't want to lay too much on her at one time, you know. And man, her skin was just velvety, smooth, and her hand was just hand was just soft, and it was smelling good, man. I smelled her hand on my hand after I just rubbed her little finger, man. So I'm like, ooh, that, man, I ain't never washing that hand. Boy, that felt good, man. Just that little touch like that. So I'm like, man, I gotta find somewhere. And, you know, I'm kind of a creep, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of a creep, man. You know, I'm sitting there trying to look at her application, I'm trying to look at her application while I'm I'm trying to do mine, but make it look like I'm going over mine. But I'm really trying to look at hers and see her name or something. So, just in case it don't work, I can go and look her up on Facebook or something, man. Something, man. I know it's creepy, man. I know, but don't act like y'all ain't done it. Y'all know y'all done took your coworker name, or you done took somebody's name and went and looked it up on Facebook just so you can get a peek of what they life really like. I know y'all done some Facebook stalking, so don't even try to cat. But anyway, so while I'm really done with my application, but I'm just messing around trying to go over it because I'm trying to time like me and her leaving at the same time, man. Because I don't want to like leave and then like be waiting for her to come out. So I'm trying to like time it. I kind of want to go ahead and try to talk to her in here, but I don't want to look unprofessional, man. But shoot, man, these folks in here with jeans on and a t-shirt. So I guess I really ain't got to worry about looking unprofessional, man. I guess I might well just go ahead and move in for the kill, man. So I'm sitting there, trying to think of, dang, what should I do? What should I do? So, I finally then took too long, and I see her get to the last page where she signed. So I said, man, let me. So I got up, jumped up real quick, and turned mine in. So after I turned mine in, I'm up there trying to ask a couple of little stupid little questions, stuff that I really don't even care about. Just trying to find something to get her a little second to come up there. So man, it was perfect timing, man. Boy, I'm in my mind, I'm praying. I'm like, God, just please, man, just help me, make this as less awkward as possible, man. So she finally come up right behind me and turn her paper in, and then I quit the questions now because now I'm like, okay, let me go up out the door and just kind of, I don't know, mess around like I'm messing with my phone or something. So I go out the door, I'm messing with my phone, and I'm trying to peek and see what she doing. Now she at the counter, now she talking, asking questions and stuff. And I'm waiting on her like, just come on out, man. I'm still standing there. It felt like 10 minutes that went by, man. And I'm just trying to find some excuse to stand around. But I ain't want to stand around and make it look like I'm waiting on a ride. Because if I'm waiting on a ride, then she gonna think I ain't got no car. It ain't much of a car. I got me a little it's a little 95 Toyota, little 95 Toyota. It's alright, little two-door, little Toyota, it's alright. I try to keep it clean, I keep it cleaned up. I detail it, I try to make it look like it, I make it look like about an 04. Look like about an 04, I take care of it. But anyway, so I'm standing there just trying to kill time. And I'm waiting on her, and I'm just watching, and I'm just hoping that she just come on out. And finally, she came on out, man. She finally come on out, and when she get there, I'm like, okay, I open the door for her. It was kind of difficult, awkward opening the door for her because she was a little wider than the door. So I opened the door up, and she kind of brushed against me, and and I said, yeah, man. Man, this job seemed like it'd be pretty decent, huh? And she said, yeah, I worked at a warehouse before. It's usually all right if you just do what you got to do. And I'm like, yeah, that's all you got to do. Just do what you do, As long as you do what you got to do, then everybody around you do what they got to do. Then y'all get together, and both of y'all do and make voodoo. Man, that was the lamest thing I ever said in my whole life, man. It was so lame that it was so lame. Like, I'm talking about, I couldn't purposely even come up with something that lame. That just gotta be like like, I couldn't believe I said that. So, but I'm telling you one thing though, man, she laughed she laughed. I'm talking about, she was laughing so hard that she started choking and coughing, and she had a slapping her knees. Man, that girl was laughing like I ain't never seen before. So, I always learned, man. I learned this back in school. If you can make the girls laugh, you got them, man. You ain't got to do nothing else. As long as you can make a girl laugh, even if you super ugly, you still got you a chance. So, once that happened, I say, that's it. I'm in there. Because even if I never say nothing else funny, I can keep going back to that voodoo doo-doo line until, I come up with something else. So, when she finally started to calm down some, I tell her my name, she tell me her name, and we get in. I say, look, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I only been talking to you for a little minute, but I really like your energy. We gotta get to go out sometime, or get together and watch a movie, or go to the movie, something. So I gave her my number, and she took it and then turned around and gave me her number and was like, send me a text so I make sure I lock it in. So I'm like, dang, she for real, man. She pull it out right then, man. That mean that means she for real. So she texted, we text each other, so we got each other numbers and names and stuff. So I say, cool. So now the worst part about dating is, one of the really worst part is spending all that money, and that first couple of dates, boy, you be paying them for a couple of dates, boy. I'm talking about, take a girl to the hibachi or something, and you take her to the hibachi, and y'all go in there and spend $30 a piece, man, plus drinks, plus tip. You go in the dang hibachi, spend $80, and your check only was $250. Shoot, they check $300. $250, $260 when you talking about taxes. Then you turn around and take her out and spend $80 of your check. You done spent dang near about 30%, 33%, 1/3 of your check, man. You spent about 1/3 of your check just on that date right there. Then throw in the gas money. But my car gas saver. I don't spend too much gas. I put about $5 in my car, boy. I ride all week, boy. So that's why folk be trying to John. You talk about me all you want, but I put $5 in the mug and I ride all week, boy. But anyway, yeah, man. So so the hardest part for me always been trying to see when you gonna call them, cause you like, if we connected, then I should go ahead and call her now, right? Why she remember me or whatever. Going while it's fresh. Cause if I wait a couple of days, she might be to forget how funny I was, or she get to talking to somebody else, or whatever, man. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and put the meat in while the grease hot. Let me go ahead and strike while I put the meat on in there while the grease nice and hot, man, while it's popping and all that. So I called the next day around like afternoon time. I call him, man, how you doing? And you remember me? Yeah. And she just laugh. It's like she laugh at everything I say, man. So I just be, I just keep acting stupid, man. She just keep laughing. So we just get to talking, man, and we find out we born in the same year. We both 90 babies and all that. So we get to talking about all the old, cartoons and all the stuff from the 90s. I grew up watching Rugrats and SpongeBob and Dexter's Laboratory and Johnny Bravo and all them and the Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch all that Cartoon Network stuff and all that Nickelodeon stuff and all that. So we just talking about all the old cartoons and all that, man. So she coming she said, she's like, oh, it's a lot of that stuff on Disney Plus. They got that Recess show and all. And I'm like, Disney Plus? What's Disney Plus? She like, boy, where you been at? Don't you know Disney got a new streaming service out? It's just like Netflix and all that. I said, man, you lying. She said, yeah, they got everything on there. Man, I said, girl, how much it cost? She told me it was like, what, $6-7? I said, wait a minute, boy, sign me up right now. I pick up my phone, I cancel the Netflix, and I cancel I said, man, come on, cause Netflix, man, I'm like, boy, Netflix be trying. I ain't gonna talk about them. They be trying, man. They got a lot of horror stuff on there, so I ain't gonna talk about them. But they ain't got all them good old cartoons, man, like that. They got Hey Arnold on there, I think. They got Hey Arnold and stuff, but they ain't got all that. They got Doug, but Doug didn't age. I don't think Doug aged good like some of the other stuff. But anyway, so I said, yeah, I get it, man, because I was like, you got it? She said, no, I ain't got it yet. I can't get it till I get paid. So I said, you know what? I'm finna sign up right now. So I go on there, on the website or whatever. I sign up, man. Boom, we ready. I think they gave me a free trial. Yeah, I think I got like a little trial or something, but I ain't tell her that they giving free trials out because I want her to come watch mine. So I'm like, yeah, come on. I said, yeah, I got it right now. I'm looking through it. I'm looking through the little movies and stuff. I said, oh man, I'm just acting like it's the best thing I ever seen, man. I'm like, yeah, they got all this old stuff, man. All this stuff, man. I ain't seen this stuff in so long. So she like, she getting excited, man. And she like, oh, you know what? Well, you home today? I'm like, yeah, I'm home today. Yeah. I'm like, wait, hold on. Play it cool. I said, yeah, I think I'll be home. Yeah, I might go to the store or something later, but I'm here all day. Then she say, I gotta come. We gotta watch something. We gotta catch up on them old shows. Look, I'm on my way. Send me your address. I'm on the way. So now I felt my heart just fly up into my throat, man. I said, ooh, and that's when inside I'm just like, ooh, chill ran down my body. But I said, okay, baby, cool. And I'm gonna text it to you. So I text her my address, and man, I said, I'm gonna run to the store, get us something to eat real quick, and I see you in a little while. Man, my house was tore up, boy. I went through that house like a dang. I got me a couple of trash bags, not the real trash bags, but them shopping bags. What y'all know about using shopping bags is trash bags. So I ran through the house, got grabbed I put 2 shopping bags on each arm, man. And I just run through the house. Man, I was throwing stuff away, stuff I needed. I ain't even kept, man. I'm throwing everything I can get my hands on, trying to get the plate looking decent. And I had plenty of snacks, man. I had all kind of snacks already, man. So I ain't even had to go to no store or nothing. I called, what's her name? Called a little Chinese spot, man. I said, man, send me some of that shrimp fried rice, man. Some of that, everybody eats shrimp fried rice, man. You can't go wrong with that. So I had them send me some of that shrimp fried over. And I said, we good now. We Gucci now, boy. All I gotta do now is just keep making her laugh, and So she get there, man. She hit the doorbell, and man, boy, I felt so good when I heard that doorbell ring. And I ain't even asked who it is. I just went, opened the door up all smooth. She just already laughing. She just started laughing when she see me. I said, girl, you better come on in here. And come on, get to watch some of this stuff with me. So I sit her down, man. I come out with the kettle corn. I just discovered kettle corn, man. Because I didn't really like regular popcorn, man. Like, I like the kind like the cheddar popcorn. And you know, in Chicago, they got the cheddar popcorn and the caramel. I kind of could mess with the caramel a little bit, but I really like the cheddar stuff. But this kettle corn, man, I don't know what it's like, tastes like vanilla, and I don't know what they do, man, but kettle corn is so good, man. So I got some of that kettle corn, and man, we sat down and we just started flipping through. Man, we spent about 30, 45 minutes just searching through all the different stuff they had. And we finally we settled, man, on that movie called Hocus Pocus. Now I know all y'all creepy folk know about Hocus Pocus. I had forgot about Hocus Pocus, man. I ain't seen that since, man, it's been a good 10, 15 years, man. I ain't seen Hocus Pocus in so long. So I'm sitting there, and, you know, I'm like, cool, because I really didn't care what she turned on. Just, you know, whatever. So we sitting there watching it. So, you know, I'm like, man, this cool, man. That dang Disney Plus and chill, man. Forget a dang Netflix and chill, boy. It's 2019, baby. It's 2020 stuff right here, man. So we chilling. You know, see, we cuddled up, man. She curled up, and she warm. You know, she super warm, boy. Just throwing body heat, boy. I just went and turned the heat off, man. I save on my electric bill with her, man. So we just snuggled up, and while in the movie, you know, the movie, I ain't gotta tell y'all what the movie about. The movie about 3 witches and 2 kids or something, and then like a guy from the dead, a zombie, and something in love with the witch or something, man. I don't know. I didn't really care at this point, man. But we get to talking about the witches. So she like, you know, witches is real, right? And I'm like, you know, I'm thinking she joking, man. I said, yeah, they right there on the TV. And she said, no, like real witches in real life is real. And I'm like, you know, I'm just still laughing. But I'm looking at her, and usually, you know, she rolling, but she not, you know, she ain't laughing, man. She just sitting there looking dead serious. So, you know, I say, oh yeah, you know, that's crazy. You know, that's what you say when you ain't listening to somebody. Boy, if you ever talking to somebody and they say, oh yeah, that's crazy, man, you might well just hang the phone up or just change the subject or whatever, because they ain't listening to nothing you done said, man. So, you know, after I hit her with the that's crazy, she say, look, you think I'm playing, you ain't listening, but I'm trying to tell you something. Now, this is the first time I done like really seen her be serious. So she like, I'm trying to tell you that witches is real. This ain't like no joke. Dang. So I say, okay, well, look, how you know witches is real? How you know that? Where you get that from? You ever seen a witch? Is you a witch? You know, so she said, well, you know, not no more. Like, what you mean, not no more? She said, I used to be, but, you know, I don't really get down like that no more. So, you know, I ain't never heard nothing like that. Like, you know, people say they used to been I used to been a baseball player, or I used to be a fry cook. You know, like, who just say I used to been a witch? I'm like, yeah. So I tell her, I said, yeah, I used to be a vampire. You know, me, yeah, until my teeth rotted and fell out, and I couldn't bite nobody no more. You know, then I went over there and tried to bite her. She said, boy, quit playing. So I said, well, you always think I'm playing. I only known her for like a day, and she already telling me what I always think. So, you know, anyway. So I say, if you used to be a witch, I want you to prove it. So she was like, well, I told you I don't really, get down like that no more. So I'm like, look, now you the one said it. So if you done said you used to be a witch, you need to show me how you used to be a witch, so I know you telling the truth. So she said, okay, pause the movie. So we paused the movie, and she stood up. When she stood up, I'm looking at her like, okay, she really finna go all the way with this. So she stood there for a second and looked around the room and said, you got a candle anywhere? I'm like, candle, No, I got a lighter, but I ain't got no candle. So she said, let me see the lighter. So it was one of them like lighters you use for the barbecue grill, man. The one with the little trigger on it and the little piece stick out, the whatever, So I had one of them. And she took the fire. She took it and lit it and just looked at the fire for a second. And I heard her whisper something. I couldn't understand what she was saying. But she said it. And when she said that, the fire started to flicker. And not like it was flickering like she was blowing on it or something. But I know she wasn't blowing it because I'm looking at her and she had it like kind of up above her head. So it wasn't no way she could have been blowing it. And I know it wasn't the heat vents because I told y'all I turned the heat off because she was throwing more heat than the furnace anyway off that big old body. So I turned so I had already turned that off. So now I'm just kind of like, dang, it's kind of weird, man, And the fire now, the fire, it started changing colors. Like the fire started getting like, fire usually be like, like blue, orange or whatever, but this fire started turning red, man, like a blood red type color. And so, so I'm starting to get a little freaked out, man. So I said, okay, that's a nice little trick you got, baby. Dang, I didn't know you was a magician. So she said, I told you, I used to be a witch. So I said, so, how? Where you learn? Like, what is your mama a witch? Where you learn this from? What do you mean? Where you learn this stuff at? So she say, she kind of took a deep breath and she said, he taught me. I say, who is he? She say, him. Okay, who is him? She took a deep breath and said, go check the door. So now when she said that, I got scared, man. I'm like, what the heck she mean with him and go check the door? Now me, I ain't the most built fightingest type guy. I'm more of a lover than a fighter, man. I learned quick. I'm a lover, so. Man, I told y'all I like big girl. I had one big girl one time, man. She put her hands on me. That girl whooped me all through the house. Mess around and seen. I was trying to talk to her friend, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was trying to talk to her friend, man. That girl whooped me from downstairs to upstairs and back downstairs again and all out the front door. And that girl whooped me all the way to my car. So I ain't the most. I ain't do too much fighting, So I'm scared, and I'm looking at her, and that fire is just still red. And she just staring at the fire, man. Like, just staring at it, not blinking, just... So, I get up slow and, make my way to the door. And when I get to the door, I got a little peephole thing, man. So I say, I put my ear to the door, because I ain't gonna lie, I was scared to look out that peephole, man. And I put my ear to the door, and I was just listening to see if I could hear something, and all I could hear was... Oh my goodness, man, there's somebody out there. Man, that must be a big old guy, man, for me to be hearing him breathe like that. Oh man, what the heck going on? So I finally get the courage to look through the dang hole, man. And all I seen was a guy, shaped like a guy, standing out there with a robe on. We got a big long black robe on, and where the face was at, you couldn't see because he had his head down and the hood was covered his head, but you could see like smoke. There was smoke coming from where the face was at, and from where his hands, he had his hands covered up too, but with the robe, but you could just see like smoke coming, just smoke just coming up off of him. So while I'm sitting there looking at him, he knock on the door. Man, boy, you talking about, I jumped back from that door at least a good 15 feet. I fall on my butt, man. So I run back to the dang with her TV in the living room, and she gone. Now look, my apartment wasn't that big. I had a 1-bedroom. It ain't nowhere for that big old girl to hide. She ain't nowhere in the world she could have hid, man. So I'm like, wait a second now, hold on. What? So I go check the bathroom, and I didn't know. I ain't even look under the bed, because I already know if she was under the bed would have been sitting up on top of her. And I know she wasn't in the closet, because my closet is full of junk and stuff. And she ain't got up under the kitchen cabinets or nothing. So I'm just looking around like, man, where the heck is this girl at? And the window, I'm not on the first floor. So if she got out the window, she'd have to jump. I know she ain't jumped out the dang window. And the window closed. So I go back, and I'm standing in the living room again, and I heard a little, like some creaking, like how the walls and stuff, the floor and stuff be creaking. And I looked up, and that big girl was up in a corner on the ceiling. Man, I ain't lying to you, man. She was up there on the ceiling like dang, like that Spider-Man or something. And she up there in the corner of the ceiling with her back against the ceiling, and her hands like spread out, and her legs spread out, and her mouth, and she screamed. And when she screamed, her mouth fell down to the middle of her chest, man. And man, she came, and she plunged down on me, man. And when she came down, it made a big old swooshing noise. And she came down on top of me. Man, it hit. I know whoever lived under me must have thought the whole building was coming down, man. So I started screaming, man. Then when while I'm screaming, I can't breathe or nothing. And she holding me down, and while she holding me down, she got her hand on my chest, like right over my heart. And my heart was beating fast, man. Boop, 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 boop. My heart just beating, man. So I hear the lock come off the front door. I was trying to scream, but she had her other hand was over my mouth, so I couldn't get no words out, man. Big meaty hand over my mouth, man. I couldn't holler. I couldn't scream or nothing, man. So I'm sitting there, man. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out, man. And I hear that door unlock, and I hear the door open, and nothing was coming through it. Just like shadow was coming into the room. You know, it just like I heard footsteps, but all I saw was shadow. Just darkness was coming into the room. I'm trying to do my best to get out from under her, but I can't move her at all, man. I couldn't get her to budge an inch, man. Now that darkness came into the room, and it like swirled around her, and it crept like around her arm and into like around my head, where I just really couldn't see nothing now. And I just started getting these images in my head of death and like just destruction and just everything just tore up, evil. Just I never felt some evil so strong like that. And in a flash, it was over. Next thing I know, I'm still laying on the floor covering up, and she's sitting on the couch watching a movie. So I got up, and I still couldn't say nothing. I couldn't get no words out, man. I just stood up, and I'm looking around. I go check the door. The door's closed and locked. And I just look at her, and I'm just hoping she say something. And she just bust out laughing and laughed, and like she always did at me, laughed and holding her stomach and coughing and choking and wheezing and just laughing like something funny. So I said, "Girl, what did you, man? What was that? What are you? What? Man, I'm just trying to Disney Plus and chill, and you got all this stuff going on. Man, what was that? What was that, man? Say something, man. You better tell me something right now, or you can get up out of here." And all she said was, "Boy, you crazy."
Chilling tales for dark nights.